Hey, this is Jared Murphy. I am the author of Not Aliens, Worse, It's Us, Discovering Our Lost History. I want to thank every single subscriber that came on early with only 2 videos. Giant leap of internet faith. Thank you. To introduce this subject, I'll go over a little bit about what the book's about. I posted 2 field research videos first. I didn't want to wait. First and foremost, again, thank you for subscribing. There will be many videos to come. The idea is to introduce people to this new concept, or at least one that isn't as popular, that there are out there, that we keep finding a lot of technology, a lot of out-of-place artifacts, even paleoanthropological research back from when we started digging. We have shown that anatomically correct humans have been here way beyond what is considered the standard academic model. And through finding these many technological out-of-place, out-of-time artifacts and the significance of the structures we keep finding, it's pretty clear that there is a missing chapter of human history. The idea is to go over what's in the book, so if you're interested, please go to Amazon and check it out. And also to introduce you to this, a unified theory, one where we have to possibly take a really big breath and look that our past may include a chapter of human history, and there's genetic evidence along with the evidence of anatomically correct humans, but also that there is evidence that shows that a highly advanced group of humans could easily have survived, a portion of them, and coexist with us today. And why is it worse? Why is my title the way it is? Because if there is a chance that a highly advanced group of humans did make it through a disaster, war, a combination, they might be here amongst us. Just like we leave the 150 or so tribes alone that are all over the earth that survive currently without any modern technology or doctors or MRIs or scans and what have you. They are out, they are living off the lands, they've been doing what they've been doing for thousands of years, but are they a coexisting human race that has always survived? Was at one point, are they the remnants of our ancient advanced past? Are those ancient advanced ancestors of ours still here? These are all the subjects that have been pulled together by a tremendous amount of brave and really smart researchers. I want to introduce you to some of them for those of you who haven't heard of them. I also, just for those of you who have been looking at some of the other researchers online, for us to be able to remind ourselves that all the information we're going to find and need in order to piece together our past is out there. And putting it together is important because it's not a search and recovery from some disaster, it's a search and rescue. Our past is our future. It is responsible for a lot of our political and our religious decisions. It's driven us towards our careers and or our hopes and dreams. The idea that possibly we are part of a much more advanced race, that discoveries in our human abilities, like with Wim Hof, being able to activate our immune systems, being able to control our inflammatory response, things that seem very metaphysical in reality may be very physical. There's a reason that if we have a 10 or 14% consciousness, perhaps there is more connection with the idea that we were once 100% conscious. There is so much science and technology and pieces to put together to pull us back into a unified set of glasses on what we're finding, that it falls in line with the finds that are in the field, that there's a chance that we are a much more advanced species, that we just need to put all the evidences back together and at the same time be allowed to continue to do research. And these videos that I'm going to be posting are about that. The idea is to reintroduce you or introduce you to information you may already have, And then from there to be able to connect it back to physiological things you thought might be disconnected, connections between plants, trees, animals, technological things like building constructions. We frequently think of buildings as single entities. They have a foundation, they don't affect the building next to them unless they fall on them. But the reality is that we're also finding engineered soil all over the earth. Soil that would have been engineered by man and are in areas that we consider completely nomadic. These areas are not areas that we consider large populations to exist in. There is also frequency and wave technology, again, unfamiliar subject for some, but there are large megalithic stone spheres that in recent studies, I'm talking just in April of last year of 2019, studies that are showing that these large megalithic spheres that are being found all over the earth, including the Arctic Circle as in North Pole, that there is a good chance that there was technology in place in ancient times that may not have just controlled earthquake technology, but may have actually controlled our ability to manage the vibrations and frequencies of our bodies. But all of these are subjects that deserve longer videos, longer time. How do you break down a huge subject like this? This is just an intro. And it's also that thank you for all of you for signing up and not having anything else to go on. I will be filming on locations. I will be filming and posting my field research from my recent trip to Africa. There will be a lot more to come. This is just really a hi, hello. Yeah, please buy my book and also maybe join me in this dialogue and in this adventure of us rediscovering who we are